I remember people would, it was a little cubbyhole on Ocean Avenue next to Carmel drugstore with a big vault. I still have part of the vault. You know, they destroyed it. And people would come in and they'd like to make a deposit. And my name is John Smith. I'd like to deposit $50 to my account. So you pull out John Smith's card and you pick up his balance of $50, and he deposits 50, and you extend it, then he has 100, and you write it on the card, refile it, and then write it in his passbook. They used to have passbooks in those days. And I used to think, gee, this is easy. What an easy job. Of course, through the years, it got worse. Like I say, it got worser and worser. We all had the responsibility of doing everything. We were all loan service people. We were all appraisers. We were all savings experts. We were all custodians, which wasn't very good. And what else did we do? We all prepared documents, deeds of trust, notes, and so forth. And people that were buying properties in Carmel or wanted to refinance, it was mostly sales, would come in sometimes with a realtor and want to borrow, get a loan in order to purchase a house. And we'd say, well, go across the street, have a cup of coffee, and come back in 20 minutes. I would type up a note. John Reynolds, who was with the bank for many, many years, he would type up a deed of trust. The lady would do something with the insurance, and the other guy, he would do something else. But we never checked on their employment. We never checked on their credit. Everything was pretty much of a handshake. And it was like a Jimmy Stewart type of a savings and loan. If you ever saw that movie, it was pretty much that kind of an operation. And everybody had a cash drawer, but nobody ever locked it. There wasn't even a lock on the drawer. And I remember one time somebody came in and said to me, well, you know, we would take chances waiting on people if they came in and wanted to make a deposit or a withdrawal. And I remember this one person came in and he had a lot of money and he wanted $100 bills. And I had no $100 bills, so I just walked over and started looking in other drawers for $100 bills, and I found the $100 bills, 10 $100 bills. And I said, John, I owe you $1,000. I just took 10 $100 bills out of your drawer. But we were always in balance, right to the penny. It was amazing. When we were still on Ocean Avenue when I first came, we didn't have safety deposit boxes. Some lady comes in with this little box about this big. She said, I have to put this ring somewhere for safekeeping. It's very valuable. And so she had her name and phone number and so forth on this little tiny box. So when we were moving, this was early on, and I didn't know what was important or not. You know, I was sitting on the floor, save, discard, and we get into the new place, 7th and Dolores, and this lady comes in, and I said, can I help you? And she says, yes, I'm here to pick up my ring. And I thought, uh-oh. Where is that ring? You know, the vault was stacked with stuff, boxes. It was a mess. And I'd never seen this little box. And I said, it'll be just a moment. And I walked over to John and to Rudy Cheney, John Reynolds and Rudy Cheney. And I said, this lady is here. She wants to pick up her ring. Where is it? Neither one of them knew where that little box was. So I thought, oh my God, we're in trouble. So I walked by her again. I said, be just a moment. I walk into the vault and I see this mess. It was unbelievable. And I'm just kind of, I don't know what I was doing. I just looking. And all of a sudden, a couple of big boxes fall down on the floor in front of me. And here's that little box. I found it. God was on my side. We never had an experience like that. And of course, I gave it to the lady, and she said, I said, could you sign here? You know, receipt. And she said, thank you very much.